philanthropist who knows too much to be left alive. In order to force me to kill the woman that I love, they took my daughter. I am the last living.
How's everybody doing?
Hello.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm just closing an Instagram live. It'll be 1 minute, okay?
No worries. Take your time.
I've got two screens going on. It's really cool, this. Hang on. Sit this.
Well, thank you for doing it. I know you're in the UK, so I know it's evening time there. So I do have a few questions for you today. First of all, thank you for doing it. I know you're in the UK, so I know it's evening time there, like 7:30-ish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are you?
In Atlanta. So
Okay.
it's
Georgia,
2:33
Atlanta.
here. First question, just what was your life like prior to acting, and have you always been an entrepreneur?
Yeah, so when I was 2 years old, my mum left my dad. He was a gambling addict. She had no money. He spent her money. And she went to live with a mum and a stepfather in the north of England, which is really cold. It was in January. And I didn't, she was 23 and I was 2. And I didn't know at that time that she'd been sexually abused by a stepfather since she was 4 years old. So for her to go back to that environment was like a terrifying ordeal for her to do that. And on the doorstep, her stepfather said it's either me or them to my grandma. And my grandma said he can't stay. So we had to live in the park in the winter time. And we stayed a few nights. We nearly died, basically. Friends of friends took us in. But my mum was not educated, so she didn't have a college degree. Very smart, but she could only do casual work. And we moved a lot. We were very transient. And I went to about, 50 schools before I was even 10 years old. So I had bright ginger hair. I was white, like super white. so I was always getting picked on because, of course, I was like standing out. I was trying to dye my hair. I tried to paint my face so I didn't stand out, didn't work. So I got bullied like hell when I was at school. And when I was about 9, she met my stepfather, who was seemed a really nice guy, but he was basically a schizophrenic because he was nice on the outside, but inside the house he was very violent. He used to beat my mother. He used to have arguments every day. He threw down the stairs once. It was a horrible thing, and it was very erratic, volatile. So when he went home as a kid, you didn't know whether we were going to fight or whether it was going to be okay. So I was a kid that was like slept under the bed and cried myself to sleep, or I'd run away. And that kept going on until I was about 15, and she left him. And then when I was 15, because I got bullied until I was 15, and one day I was in my so-called friend's garage, and there was 20 kids punching me, kicking me, and I saw red. And the next thing I knew, I was running down the road chasing 20 guys, going, "Come on, you fuckers! Is that the best you got?" So something happened, and after that things got slightly better because I kind of felt some self-esteem for the first time in my life. And I left school at 15, no high school diploma, nothing like that. I worked as much as I could, get like 4 part-time jobs. Again, I was sleeping rough. I was sleeping in people's cars, garages, etc., etc. And that went on till I was 21. And when I was 21, I got into sales, direct sales. I was selling timeshare. I was selling timeshare, which was a very difficult thing to sell. And I was very shy. I was the worst salesperson in the company. The boss said, if you don't sell in the next 2 days, after 6 weeks of being there, I'm going to get fired. My internal questioning before that moment was, why am I such a loser? Why can't I sell anything? So it was very negative mindset. The narrative was very negative. And when the boss